Hey y'all, I'm Bonnie McQuethy, and this is Midnight Sun Recovery Center. It has been a dream of mine for quite a while to help create a recovery center in my home of Kodiak, Alaska. So, this is a little bit of my dream, and it's for our addictions counseling class. So, it's going to be nestled in Kodiak, Alaska, by the ocean. Beautiful. It's going to be nature based programming, trauma informed by the ocean. We'll have a big ocean therapy component. The Sugpiaq, the Alutiiq, are the original people of Kodiak. And our program will be culturally grounded and accept all women, help us connect to your traditions, all traditions. All women and all female identifying folks. It is a nonprofit organization, and we have a sliding scale so we can accept people of all socioeconomic status while providing cutting edge comprehensive care. It is an alcohol treatment program. Alcohol needs specialized treatment because one of the reasons is it is just saturated in the culture, especially Alaskan culture. It's everywhere. So it will be nice to get out of that environment, help address some of the alcohol specific effects on the body, mind, and soul, and help create new connections with nature, with community, and within an individual's deepest self. Here we have the facility layout, and this will also include some of the treatment details. As mentioned, it is by the sea. We have a big ocean therapy component, which um, allows for shore based piece by the sea, or we can go out into the sea. And it is nestled in the Sitka spruce forests. And not everyone is completely comfortable and feels friendly by the sea or in nature. So there's no forced pressure there. It's whatever anyone is comfortable with to interact with the nature around them. We have our facility that is surrounded by a paddock with lots of animal based therapy options with our little animal friends. We have an equine therapy component, got chickens and goats and dogs and cats, got a donkey, miniature cows, and some turkeys for fun. And one of the benefits of animal based therapy is the co regulation of nervous systems that happen. And when you got an animal that's chill, it helps you chill out, especially when you got a big nervous system like a horse. And we have our access to nature, which can include gathering therapy, gathering berries, walking in the woods, forest bathing. We have a grove with meditation huts and movement therapy areas, and a nice maze to get to the center of oneself. We'll have an art and music studio. We got the barn with our critter friends. Come chill in there if you want. The group lodge, where there will be group therapy and gathering indoors there. We'll have our residential rooms. This is a residential inpatient treatment facility um, with some outpatient components. And we have our treatment rooms here where we can do individual therapy and smaller groups and movement therapy options as well. Our gardens with horticulture therapy, and we have our central area here that's open, some enclosed areas, some access to outdoors. And this area will be a center for our movement arts and therapies, which can include, depending on the provider available, we got yoga, qigong, tai chi, martial arts, flow arts, dance. Benefits of movement therapies can really help one connect deeper to their body, to somatic awareness. And martial arts can be especially helpful for people who have been disempowered, for post traumatic stress disorder, to help gain empowerment and self defense and feel safer in their bodies. And of course, we have our wild friends here, uh, who can just bring magic into the world. Yep. And our animal friends, our plant friends, chill with them if needed. Some more details of our treatment program. We are trauma informed in our layout, development from the bottom up. All of our program will have a mindfulness based component, which, as we know, helps one connect to their selves and develop skills to bring into the real world when triggers may arise, among other benefits of mindfulness. We are a nature based program, as mentioned. We have our ocean therapy, seashore and boat. We got our forest bathing, the gathering, and our gentle wilderness program. Horticulture, wildlife, a lot of that is optional. And nature, again, helps one regulate their system if one is comfortable in it, and offers opportunities to kind of get out of the cycle of internal chaos, be in the environment. Um, Again, our the land that we are on is the original land of the Alutiiq, the Sugpiaq, the Aleut. Chimay, hello. So we will have some liaisons, some Alaska Native liaisons to develop culturally grounded healing practices. We can also bring traditional healing practices from other traditions, indigenous and otherwise, to help people connect with their roots, their traditions, and their ancestors of the land, the blood, and the wisdom. Wise and well. We have our group and individual counseling, which will include psychoeducation. That is empowering to know what's going on a little bit, and helps one give tools into the real world. DBT can be very useful in addiction treatment, helps some shadow work, among other things. You can do both and both the pain and the beauty. And we'll have motivational interviewing as well, which, as we have learned, can help an individual come to the idea of change on their own terms, which really makes it work better. And we are an integrative medicine program, which will include all traditions of medicine, biomedicine, psychiatry, psychology, indigenous practices, Chinese medicine, five element theory, Ayurvedic, Tibetan. All of them can come together with our educated providers. We have an integrative psychiatrist who consults. We have an on staff acupuncturist, Chinese medicine practitioner. There is a large nutrition component as well, which, as we know, well, who am I to say as we know? But nutrition is the basis for all of it. It can really help establish some lost nutrients and help one connect to some healing patterns. We'll have family counseling to address the structural component that can arise with addictions. And we have neurofeedback, which can be an exciting way to help one connect to their nervous system, help regulate, and it can feel like Jedi training too. We have our movement-based art and therapies. As mentioned, we got art, music therapy, our animal-assisted therapies with all our animal friends. And we can we have a large aftercare component, and which will help develop life skills and coping while in treatment. And there is quite a lot of follow-up as well involved. We have follow-up counseling appointments every week for 6 months to a year at least afterwards to help people stay connected to the patterns. During treatment, there will be at least once a week outside recovery group connections, either remotely or we'll go in town and go to AA to find a recovery group that really resonates with an individual, be it Alcoholics Anonymous, Recovery Dharma. She Recovers is a good program that addresses all trauma, and Wellbriety is an indigenous based recovery program that can be done over Zoom. And whatever else is out there, if nobody resonates with this, they can do Rational Recovery or Celebrate Recovery, which is Christian based. So finding the program that works for an individual so they can establish those patterns to come into the world. And the client journey in the program is trauma informed with intake and assessment. It's very gentle in all of our aspects, especially intake. It's going to be soft and slow and gentle, supportive. And then there will be orientation and a peer supported tour of our grounds, individual meeting with the different care providers, a counselor, acupuncturist, integrative psychiatrist, and such. And then from there will be an individual treatment plan developed. We will have our weekly schedule sessions, activities that is the basis of our program, the core of it. During the treatment, there will be monitoring and any adjustments needed. Our aftercare planning is established, and along with those groups, and then again, our follow-up weekly appointments with a counselor for at least 6 months to a year. An example schedule would be a gentle wake-up time. So we'll have a drop-in meditation, mindful movement class during the mornings. You can come 3 hours, come and go as needed, breakfast. So we got a gentle start to the day. And then we have our group sessions, and the individual sessions will be during there. You can pop out for your individual sessions. We got our nice long lunch, again, group individual sessions, maybe some excursions here, some free time, and nice little bit of dinner time. And then at the end of the day, we have a fire where there can be singing, dancing, music, whatever organically arises, or just chill, sit by the fire. It's be very relaxing. We have a big staff. And again, the basis of our program is culturally grounded with Alaskan Native practices and awareness with our cultural liaison. And we have traditional healers on staff as available to engage in culturally grounded practices. Program director, and we'll have our licensed counselors, and we'll have our specialized counselors. Licensed counselors will be specialized in different areas, movement arts, art therapy, nature-based therapy, etc. Our groundskeeper will keep it all together, keep the gardens and the animals happy. We got our intake coordinators, support staff. They're important. And our consulting integrative psychiatrist, our acupuncturist, and meditation and movement art teachers may cross over with some of our other staff. They be meditation teachers and groundskeeper, what have you, counselor. Yeah, or we have specialized yoga teachers, qigong teachers. Yep. And our innovative features, again, we have our nature-based facility that is grounded in cultural practices. We have integrative care from all traditions. that we know of can access, including neurofeedback, some Jedi training, and our movement arts and therapy, the art therapy, the music therapy, all that goodness is making us innovative. All right. So, nestled in Kodiak by the ocean, we have Midnight Sun Recovery Center, where connection is the opposite of addiction. All right. Loving you. Adios.